At approximately 5:45 p.m. on July 5, 2026, Trooper Monroe received a request to assist in the pursuit of a white Nissan Sentra. He intercepted the pursuit on Interstate 530, and as it passed his location, he immediately joined the chase in support of the pursuing units.
Move over, right. About to do it? East 110, high traffic, still southbound.
Tennessee, boy, Tom, 7832, white Nissan Sentra. Looks like you might be trying to stop.
Temporary.
There's a blue Explorer that's not on PDA's V. I don't know who it is. I can't get up there to GDI.
He's Green County.
Yeah.
53rd Road.
I'm gonna rock her out, tell him to take down.
Following a precise pit maneuver at more than 110 miles per hour, the female driver exited the Nissan and was taken into custody without further incident. A records check later confirmed that her driver's license was suspended, which was likely the reason she chose to flee.
Hey, behind your back.
On July 7th, 2026, at approximately 3:21 p.m., the Ohio State Highway Patrol issued a BOLO for a gray Kia Telluride driven by 39-year-old Julius Edwards after he fled from Canton Police and the U.S. Marshal Service. The vehicle was later located on Darrow Road in Hudson, but Edwards refused to stop, triggering a pursuit. During the chase, Edwards ran a red light at Terex Road, causing a serious crash that injured multiple people. He then fled on foot and exchanged gunfire with a pursuing officer before escaping into a nearby wooded area. Less than an hour later, officers found Edwards driving a stolen silver Chrysler Town & Country that he had allegedly carjacked. When officers attempted another traffic stop, Edwards fled again, leading to a second pursuit.
What's your update location? What's your update location?
Look, somebody cup it. I got it. I got him!
Check him.
Following the crash, Edwards exited the Chrysler and attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly captured by officers from the Stowe Police Department and the Ohio State Highway Patrol without further incident. A Summit Metro Parks police officer suffered minor injuries in the crash, while no other law enforcement officers were hurt. According to Canton Municipal Court records, Edwards was already facing charges of attempted murder, felonious assault, and domestic violence in connection with an earlier stabbing in Canton. On January 12, 2023, at approximately 10:12 a.m., Trooper Bates observed several people gathered around a tan Mercedes-Benz parked behind Motel 6 at 400 West 29th Street. He recognized one of them as Roger Keo Prasuth and knew he was wanted on an Arkansas parole board warrant. After confirming the warrant, Trooper Bates returned to the area and saw the group get into the Mercedes as it slowly drove through the motel parking lot. Trooper Bates also determined that the vehicle was not properly registered and attempted a traffic stop. The Mercedes continued rolling slowly before briefly stopping near the motel's south exit. Without warning, the driver suddenly accelerated and fled at a high rate of speed.
Just wrecked out 40 eastbound.
While weaving through traffic, Keo Prasuth collided with another vehicle, causing him to lose control. The Mercedes-Benz rolled over on Interstate 40, bringing the pursuit to an end. Several members of the U.S. Marshals Task Force and Officer Jay Bryant responded to assist. Keo Prasuth was taken into custody without further incident, while the passengers, Zoe Moores and Braylon Harris, were also detained. On January 8, 2022, at approximately 2:24 p.m., Trooper Wesley Dixon was patrolling westbound on Interstate 10 in Jefferson County, Florida, near mile marker 219. As he approached a traffic stop involving 3 Florida Highway Patrol units on the shoulder, he observed a black Infiniti sedan pass the scene at approximately 70 miles per hour without moving over, despite having a clear lane to the left. Several troopers were standing on the shoulder while the emergency vehicles had their lights activated. Trooper Dixon caught up to the Infiniti, maintained visual contact, and activated his emergency lights and siren. Instead of stopping, the driver continued fleeing.
58, Whiskey 8, X-ray 4409. Yeah, 455. Good. Come on board to show them a black 99 Mont Station wagon registered at Davis Transport. Show us them taking on it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Pulled over and then slowed down and pulled back in the road and started doing
Yeah, we're showing 429 West 7950 corridor to the 6 preparing out of Orlando. That would be on it. Copy. 278 West Coast 275 80, not actively clean. Yeah, where you live, everyone?
Trooper Dixon advised dispatch that the driver was fleeing, provided the vehicle's direction of travel, and then discontinued the traffic stop, deactivating his emergency equipment. A records check later revealed that the Infiniti had been identified as a suspect vehicle connected to a homicide investigation in Orlando. At approximately 2:38 p.m., while traveling through Leon County near mile marker 203, Trooper Dixon spotted what appeared to be the same Infiniti moving with traffic. When he attempted another traffic stop, the driver immediately fled, initiating a second pursuit.
Station 1033, 1031, westbound. Yeah, in the car. What is that? I'm signal on 5 suspect, Orlando PD. Yes, sir. Is there a violation of the 203? Yes, no, the 203 is important.
traffic speed 97 miles an hour.
I'm right here at the 199 westbound. I'm sitting on the inside median. Yeah, we'll probably westbound 199, 400 median. Westbound 206 speed 50. I don't think get on to the 199. We're back on, we're still going eastbound, they're back going eastbound. Copy that, going eastbound. Westbound speed?
Westbound speed 102 miles an hour.
That's what westbound speed 102. now. I think you're number one. What are you going to go ahead of me? So take off with me. I can't keep up with them. Yeah. We're off the field. We're going to put it to an end and we get a clearing. I know these people won't let it, but...
After multiple pit maneuvers by troopers, the Infiniti was finally boxed in and the driver was taken into custody without further incident. A subsequent identification confirmed that the driver was the homicide suspect authorities had been searching for.
Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more.
At approximately 4:10 p.m. on October 11, 2022, Trooper Bates was on patrol when he observed a pickup truck displaying an expired license plate. He immediately initiated a traffic stop, and the driver initially complied by pulling over to the shoulder. After making contact, Trooper Bates identified the driver as William Craig Bedford and began checking his information through dispatch. Dispatch advised that Bedford had an active felony warrant out of Missouri. Moments later, the suspect suddenly accelerated away, triggering a dangerous pursuit.
1037. Notify Randolph County. Dispatch, I'm 1037 in pursuit of a older model pickup, about a 90s model, black in color, heading into Randolph County, if you would notify them. Speed drive. right now about 87. Fixing to come up on County Road 436. Still northbound on 67. Fixing to be coming up on William Baptist. Traffic is medium.
See it, that's comments.
He's going to be felony 53, I believe. Be out of Doniphan, Missouri, a William Craig Bedford, 11-4-96. Speeds now around 90 to 100. Fixing to come up on the Randolph County line.
See it, that's comments.
If you can end up before you make it to city code, it's going to work.
Temple. Will be 1086 Trip Stick. B33 Jonesboro.
833.
I'll be 1037, 67 north. Just crossed over the county line.
10-4.
That's comments.
Tell me, you have anybody up north? Move that way.
Recognizing the growing danger to the public, Trooper Bates attempted a pit maneuver but was unable to complete it. The pursuit continued at nearly 100 miles per hour as Bates kept looking for another opportunity to safely end the chase.
833, 1037, 67 north. Coming in black, Nissan.
It's gonna be a pickup. It's going into oncoming traffic.
What's the reason for the pursuit? Your state.
He's gonna be felony 53. He took off on me. Right now he's driving down the north direction, southbound shoulder of 67. I can't get over there.
10-4, 2-4, you're going to call it.
Rolling about 85, 90. Still northbound on the southbound shoulder.
Who's the only one on the shoulder? What's the traffic like coming out?
He's gonna be wrecked out.
Traffic light coming out.
He's gonna be wrecked out.
48 to dispatch, what's his last known location?
Hey, hands!
67.
Hands! Hands, motherfucker! Hands! You better get the fuck out right now! You better crawl the fuck out! You better crawl out right now, motherfucker! Get out! You wanna get shot? Get the fuck out! You better crawl over there.
After the crash, the suspect crawled from the wreckage with a large laceration to his head. Though the injury was not considered life-threatening, he was taken into custody without further incident. Bedford was arrested on his outstanding warrants, including second-degree theft and a prior charge of resisting arrest by fleeing, creating a substantial risk of serious physical injury or death. At approximately 1:10 a.m. on January 4, 2026, a victim contacted the State Patrol to report that his Cadillac Escalade had been stolen and that he was following it southbound on Interstate 75. The caller also reported that a black Dodge Charger with no license plate was traveling alongside the stolen Escalade, suggesting the two vehicles were working together. Troopers soon located the Charger and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver immediately fled, initiating a pursuit.
Black Charger, no plate. Number 4 lane.
I'm right here, I got the search case ready.
You're gonna need to start going a little bit longer. Go on.
Now,
It's not an SRT, or at least if it is, it's toying with me. I'm able to keep up with it. 125 light traffic number 4 lane.
hey man, I got the search case, I'm coming up behind you. 201.
249, stay in the city. Coming up on Austin Lane, the speed's 120. Light traffic, grabbing anything, lights and tires.
We're back northbound, coming up on 675 right now. Speed 120, light traffic. There's the pass it and come back to his side. Contact. Marine at 8PD left, over coming. Nope, we're taking 675, taking 675. The Miami Township, Fish Sugar Creek Township, left, over coming. Continuing north, 127. 675 northbound, light traffic, traffic shielding, lights and sirens. We're going to take a ride on Trenton.
Most slower chases missed.
Right, keep on it. Eastbound, Trenton, from St. Clair. Coming up on 725. Take a right on the Clark Street, right on the Clark.
The pursuit quickly intensified as the suspects reached speeds of up to 120 miles per hour, weaving aggressively through traffic. Under those conditions, troopers focused on maintaining visual contact rather than attempting an immediate pit maneuver, as it was not safe to do so at that speed.
We get the speed already, we think we get the speed. We gotta be a lot slower than we are now. We're still north on 675, coming up on, I think it's 48, coming up on 48. Can we get any help? And we're back out to 127. We're going to go south back north. You gotta go south. If he tries this ramp, he's probably just going to come back northbound. We have to take the ramp and stay on 635 just in case he goes back northbound. Clear. Giving up 48, continuing northbound 675. Light traffic, traffic yielding, lights and sirens.
Just messing with funding.
Southbound from High Street, and he's at 7. Anything for Dave PD for coming up on Kenny and Ripple. There's a railroad track.
He lost his left rear tire flat left. He lost his left rear tire flat left rear tire flat.
Well, then make sure you let Hamilton know. My son's in your ass call this.
Right on Martin Luther King, right on Martin.
Watch that car, Eric. Watch that car, Eric.
And you can. Eric, watch that car, Eric. Can you confirm that he
Coming on now, left rear tire.
what's your process?
Following the pit maneuver, both suspects complied with officers' commands and were taken into custody without further incident. They were identified as Armon Kinney and Shaquan Barker, both believed to be professional car thieves linked to a series of vehicle thefts in Warren County. Investigators also determined that one of the suspects was connected to a separate homicide investigation.